all signs reading. I want to do a reading for everyone, similar to what I did last week in regards to this full moon and Cancer reading. If you haven't seen that already, please go back and watch that. If you're going through this emotional turmoil over the next, we'll be going through it at least. You'll feel it strongly through to the next full moon. But so from this lunar eclipse to the next full moon, you'll definitely feel the energies quite a bit. So definitely look into that. So we're gonna do a quick little chat. I'll talk to you guys, answer whatever questions you have. But in the process, I'm gonna really be going through the readings. We're gonna go through each of the elements. So we're gonna do water, air, earth, and fire. So welcome, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm getting back to my weekly reading, guys. I've been so bogged down with so many things. I haven't been able to do everything that I wanted to do. So I did want to come back to you guys and chat with you guys and give you pretty much the energies that you'll be going through for the upcoming week and just see what's going on with you. Hello, Black Goddess. Welcome, everyone. So let's go ahead and get started. Black Goddess, what are you? Who's in the house? Angela, Belle, how you doing, Angela? Black Goddess, what signs are you? Maybe I'll start with your signs. What sign is that? Or your element, because I'm not going to do every single sign. I'm going to do the element. Okay, so we have some air there, right? Okay, so we have, okay, all right, well, let's see. Let's go ahead and start off then. I'm going to start off with air then, okay? And then we'll go into earth, okay? So thank you so much for coming to the channel, guys. How you doing, Amanda? Welcome. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do a chat. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll continue to read the chat, but I'm also going to be doing the readings here. So I want to see what the energies that we're coming into, again, because we're coming out of this sun sign, because we're coming out of this lunar eclipse in Cancer energy. I wanted to do another reading for this upcoming week so you can see how things are changing. Personally, I felt a change. How did you guys feel over the last week? Because the last week, and definitely leave your comments below as well. The last week has been kind of tumultuous, a lot of emotions, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of ascension symptoms. Have you guys been feeling any ascension symptoms as well? I mean, because there were a lot of ascension symptoms. So ascension symptoms could be like you coming down with a cold, could be like, pain symptoms. It could be aches. It could be headaches, things of that nature. Also ascension symptoms. So it could be things that you're going through that you may not have felt before, but it's really actually going through this process. So, so definitely let me know how you've been feeling. Head cold. Okay. That's like an ascension symptom as well. Absolutely. So I understand. So so let's see what this week has to hold. Very emotional. Me too. Spiritual attack. You was sick and sleepy. I was very sleepy at some points too, but I was really as far as the spiritual attacks, what I would definitely suggest is that you keep protection around you. As you see, I'm wearing different crystals. I wear crystals all the time. During this time, I felt the need to remain protected. You don't have to have crystals around you, but you can just picture a bubble of white light. What do you do for protection? Because you can picture that white light around you. You can say affirmations like I'm protected, like throughout the day, all the time. How you doing, Savage? How you doing? So you can always put a protection around you. You can also say one of the mantras, affirmations that I've been saying probably like for the last week or so is I am protected. That what have I been saying? I can't even remember what I've been saying. The protection of white light. It has been been on or around about this saying. I am protected with showers of white light through God's will, anytime and all times. This is something I've been saying on a regular basis. And I'm literally talking about when you wake up in the morning, when you go to work, when you're in the car, maybe transporting yourself to work, before you drop off your kids, say it with your kids, say it at night before you go to sleep. These types of protection mechanisms are necessary, and it also keeps you protected, making sure that you're also honoring your spirit guides in the process, thanking them for blocking other people. Even if there are spiritual attacks around you, you can pray that away. If you notice that it's a spiritual attack, you send it right back to the sender. I was teaching you guys about that before. Whenever you feel this sense of attack, make sure you send it back to sender, and make sure you also employ your ancestors. You ask them, can you protect me from this? They already are working for you anyway, but make sure you have this conversation with them. Make sure you're working with them. Okay. Okay, so you do say it on a regular basis. Good, good. Okay. Oh, so you traveling all the time. Okay, I see you. So when you're doing that, and that's for those who know about it, who don't know about it, this is what you need to do. You always need to say these affirmations. And when you are getting some type of attack, or you feel like someone's attacking you and they're not even in your presence, people can spew things that will make you feel a certain kind of way, because those are energies. Even if they're not in your presence, you can feel those energies, especially if you're empathic. I personally believe that everyone's empathic. So therefore, I personally believe truly that regardless, even when sometimes you feel like a sense of depression or anxiety, a lot of times it's not you. Let's say you've turned someone down, and you were like, I don't want to do this, and they're talking behind your back. You may feel that energy, and you may say, you know what, someone's talking about me, and it's probably that person I just turned down. You see what I'm saying? So that goes back into the intuition I was trying to help you guys to continue on with as well, making sure you follow your intuition. In 2020, your intuition will be big. I saw intuition come up in majority of the signs. I'm about to upload Pisces, so no worries. I'm still working on the rest of the signs. I'm trying to get them done by the end of the day today, but I did want to give you something for this week, give you some advice, some affirmations, some whatever for this week. So let's go ahead and get started. I said I was going to start with the air sign. So I want to see the energies that are coming up. The energies that are, all right, coming up for this week for the Pisces. I said the Pisces. Like I said, I just did Pisces actually, but this is for the air signs. This is definitely for the air signs. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What messages do we have for the air signs? What messages do we have for the air signs? We're just getting started here, so this will be the first sign that we do. First thing that's coming up for the air signs is reclaiming your power. Okay, so you have the Panther spirit and the Wasp spirit. And what I'm feeling here really is I'm feeling that somebody may be disliking you this week for one reason or another. So you're going to feel a sting. It may not just be a person. It may be in your career. It may be in your love life. But I'm seeing this... and you're going to feel the need to take back your power. I'm seeing here also that there's some priorities that you need to focus on right now. It specifically says, where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. But what I'm telling you is when you start concentrating on your priorities, someone's not going to like you doing what's best for you. Let's see. I'm feeling it so deeply right now. And the energies I'm feeling like really, wow. Someone may be looking out for their finances. This may be a lover. But this is... you guys are going to start to look out for what's best in your best interest. Wow. Okay, so we have two guys here that's coming up for the air signs. Money and love. That may be their concentration. Wow. And then we have the woman with the heart. So this is definitely in regards to finances and love. And then we have you trying to balance this out. So there's going to be some inequalities that's going on in this relationship, something that you're going to have to really deal with. And the way you go about it, I think you're going to go about it in a decent way, but they're not going to like the fact that you're changing things up. They may put in a sense of doubt into your atmosphere, make you feel like you need to doubt the decisions that you need to make. But in essence, all you're doing is balancing things out, truthfully. Wow. Wow. But I feel like it's going to be like this anger, hostility that's going to come up towards you from this person. And they're going to challenge you. They're going to challenge you. Air signs, you're going to be challenged this week about what's best for you. And whoever this is, they're going to try to manipulate what's going on in your mind and make you doubt the decision that you've made. And it's going to make you have to step up for self. It's going to make you have to step up for yourself. So this week will definitely be a time of, wow, releasing even toxic relationships this week. You're still in this period, like I said, although the lunar eclipse has already happened, you're still in this energy of change. You're still in this energy of changing the wheel. I'm feeling a wheel that's moving. So this wheel is still moving. You're not out of the woods yet. There's going to be some toxic relationships that you need to let go of, but you're going to do it in a loving way. And I would say to remain loving in it. The way in which you project yourself during this time, air signs, is going to be the way in which you're going to be received as well. So if you stay in this loving energy about what it is that you truly believe, they may come back at you, but it may not sting as hard as you expect. And in the process, you will start to regain your power. I want to look further into this man and this woman holding this heart and this coin, because this is definitely affecting your relationships. But I want to see the emotions here. Let's see what emotions are coming up for the air signs here. Oops. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be definitely working on what's best for you. This is more about your red chakra energy here. This is about grounding yourself. This is about your beliefs, what it is that helps you to grow in the way you need to grow. But I feel like you already know what you need to do, air signs. You may be holding back. You may not want to do it at this time, but you're going to do it. So let me just go a little deeper into these, and then I'm going to let's just get a little deeper, because I'm nosy. You guys know I'm nosy, right? Y'all know I'm nosy. I'm sorry, I just saw something come up, but I didn't see it. Let me see if it's coming back up. Will it come back up? Nope. Not right now. But hello to you all. Okay, so let's look further into this man and this man holding his heart with this woman holding his heart. And then I'm going to look into this moving forward into my business. Good, good. Awesome. We see this man holding a heart here. So this man holding a coin. I want to see what this is about, because this I really feel like has to do with your business. And this is what I think may be holding, someone may be trying to hold some of you back due to that. So let's see. The man holding a coin. Clarify this. Clarify this for the air signs. Clarify this. This man holding a coin. I feel like I'm like in suspense right now. Are you guys in suspense? I'm in suspense. Yes, I must say this is going to be you trying to do what's best for you when it comes to your finances. And I do feel like you're going to do it. And this may have something to do with you nurturing others as well. But this is definitely someone not being okay with you looking out for your own best, nurturing yourself. I feel like this is nurturing yourself. And they're not going to like the fact, or They may not like the fact that you're recovering, speaking up for yourself. You're trying to recover what belongs to you. I feel like you've gained some knowledge recently or in the past. I feel like you've been working. I don't know if this is school. This is something like you've been educating yourself on something that's going to help you in the long term. And so now it's time for you to recover what's best for you. And what is this? How is this guy with the coin? How is this guy? Yeah. So this person was deceiving you. So whoever this is here that may, someone may have been deceiving you regarding your money. But now, and this could be you as well, but now you're coming out of this place to where you're feeling like you're ready to recover this, recover what belongs to you in an intelligent way. You've been putting forth the work, the knowledge, and now you're time to make a change for yourself and bring balance into your relationship with you. Because you are focusing on your priorities. And I feel like someone may not like this because you're not focusing on them and their priorities. So this could also be a job as well. You're doing spiritual work. Okay, good. Absolutely. Well, good. Okay, awesome. Go ahead, Black Goddess. I love it. So, so continue to definitely work on your priorities, but you may need to release someone because I do see this a couple times because it looks like they're going to try to put the doubt in your mind, almost put the fear. I'm hearing fear in your mind as if you can't do it, but you can. So let's look into this man and this woman holding a heart because this looks like a relationship here. Let's just look into this as well. I'm gonna see how this benefits you as far as your relationship. You have 44 and 45. Let's see. So this is like a trajectory, 8 and 9. A trajectory of moving forward, coming out of a place of turmoil. Some of you may have been trying to decide what you were going to do in a relationship. This is definitely relationship oriented right here. And you have made a decision about your future. And you're moving forward regardless. You may have been stuck in the past here. I want to clarify this 8 of coins. Oh, no, this is 10 of coins. Clarify this 10 of coins in reverse. Okay, so I do see you guys reconnecting with finances. I just want to say whatever you feel as though you've lost in the past, whatever you feel as though you did not gain, what you felt like the opportunities you missed in the past, those opportunities that you missed in the past are coming full circle, coming back to you. And you're working on it right now, okay? Okay, well, I'm glad it resonates. Good. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's get some advice for you guys. That is beautiful. I love it. All right. Let's see what's going on. What else is going on with the air signs? Let's get you guys some advice. Let's get the air signs some advice here. And then we're going to move on to earth signs. But let's go ahead and get the air signs some more advice here. Because this is really about... yeah, the time has come. It's no time for you to wait. It's not in the future. It's now. So this is the time for you to make the steps now. You cannot be hesitant. Yeah, this is the time for you to make it happen now. Okay. Let's see what advice do you have as far as your ascensions for this week spiritually. Where are you going this week? Wow, what came up for you was opportunities. No, I didn't do water signs yet. What's coming up for you is the opportunities here, okay? So air signs, you definitely will be aware this month of your opportunities. This is also reminding me of the bubble that you guys need to keep around you for protection. So just think of yourself being in the center of this bubble here, and this is for protection for yourself, okay? So you do not miss any upcoming opportunities, okay? In love, let me see what advice is coming up for love. I don't see much here about love for you, really. But let's just see what's coming up in regards to your love life for Aries. Advice regarding love for the, I'm sorry, not Aries, for the air signs. Okay. All right. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So right now, when it comes to your love life, this is about you really exhibiting who you are. Do not stop doing what's best for you. That's what's going to help you in love right now. And now I'm going to pull a romance oracle real quick as well, because I'm seeing this demonstrate love. Find out what other people want to act on it. But let me just see what this is about. Ooh, Lord. You deserve love came up. Also, ooh, okay. So what I'm seeing here is if you decide to look out for your best interest, you will get the love that you're kind of looking for here, and then your love life can move forward, could increase, ascend on a different level. But it does require you to like fully embody who you are, air signs. So we have your love life ascending to a higher level of commitment. Some of you are definitely dealing with a past life love here. But you have to know that you deserve the ultimate love. You have to express what it is that you want the way you want it. No guessing games here. We're not going to play any guessing games here. You're going to have to identify what it is that you really want in your love life in order to obtain it. Okay? So, does that make sense, air signs? For those of you who it pertains to, if you don't have a love in your life right now, no worries. It may not have been for you, but if you do, I'm just telling you, no guessing games. This is not the time for guessing games. Yeah, this is the elements. Yeah, we're doing the elements. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do earth sign next. The earth signs. And let's do earth sign next. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's change the energies here. Whew. Earth signs in the house. Do we have earth signs in the house? You're welcome. Yes, earth signs in the house. Okay. All right, good. You guys are welcome. Let's change the energies a bit. Let's go to the earth sign. All right, overall energies for the earth signs for this week. What are the overall energies for the earth signs for this week? We have loyal heart, overall energy for the earth signs for this week. A change. All right, well, earth signs, I'm just saying. Love is in the air, but what I'm saying is conflict. It's going to be some conflict regarding love this week. I told you a lot of things are going on. But if you can just try to do things, this is by the book. This is basically do things according to, you're going to have to be more practical this week when it comes to it. But let's look into it. I'm getting nosy now because as soon as I saw chaos and conflict, I'm like, what? What's going on right now with you earth signs? Like I said, we just came out. What deck is that? This one here is the Wisdom Oracle deck. It should be below if it's not yet, but it will be after this video. But if you look at any of my other videos, you will see some of the decks. And this is the Wisdom Oracle deck here that we're using, okay? You know I'm nosy, y'all. Y'all know I'm nosy, right? So you know I'm going to have to get nosy with it. I just want to just go ahead and just off the bat see what's kind of coming out as far as advice for some of you. I'm already seeing something in regards to your finances. Everything here so far has been about your finances. So this week for you guys as well, there's some clearing that you're going to have to do. The chaos and conflict, I want to see what this is about. But I'm telling you, money is coming up big time for you guys. So let me look into this. I'm just nosy. Okay, I really want to go in order like I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do it a certain kind of way, right? Hello, Hollywood. How you doing? Thank you, guys. How you doing? Welcome. But you know I'm nosy, so I'm just going to have to go into this loyal heart and chaos and conflict. I just want to find out what's going on here. So what's going on regarding this loyal heart here, Spirit? Loyal heart. Loyal heart came out in reverse, by the way. Clarify this loyal heart. Oh, shiznit. Loyal heart. Like I said, loyal heart came out in chaos and conflict. So, clarify this loyal heart. Okay. Like I said, guys, we're coming out of this full moon in Cancer energy, this lunar eclipse. Not coming out. We're still in it. I don't want to say we're coming out. It may be over, meaning you may not see it anymore in certain parts of the world, that full moon anymore, but you're still feeling those energies as you're moving into the next month, until the next full moon. And actually, because it was a lunar eclipse, you may be feeling it upwards of 6 months, this energy. So if you haven't already saw the lunar eclipse video, go back and watch that as well. But I'm telling you, it's not over. The drama's not over. If you think this week the drama's over, It ain't over. It ain't over. What rap song is that? It ain't over. It ain't over. Anyway, it's some rap song. If y'all know what it is, tell me. But anyway, but it's an old hip hop song. Y'all know what it is? Oh, it may be Old Dirty Bastard. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, let's see. Finances are coming up for you guys again. I'm just saying. How you doing, Sherelle? Welcome. 421 Nas, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so for the earth signs, we're seeing that there's going to be some conflict regarding your heart, regarding someone who may not have been loyal to you in the past. I see you kind of trying to walk. What came up was free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and flirt in reverse. So it's like some of you wanted something more serious. And now you're at a place where you may want to free yourself now. You may want to let this go. And because you don't feel the romance anymore. You're not feeling like it's in your best interest anymore with this man holding a heart. Now, I've already cleared the energies. Good morning, Scorpio. Fava. Did I say that right? Fava. You may not want to, y'all saw me clear the energies, but you have the man holding a heart again. This is for the earth signs here. So again, in regards to this loyal heart, there's going to be some issues this week pertaining to your love life. I do see some of you coming out of maybe some financial issues, but you may need to save. You may need to clear up some debt. You may need to release some resentments regarding finances as well. But first and foremost, you need to put yourself first. So this is obviously this week is about people putting themselves first and the chaos that's going to come with it. So let's go into this chaos and conflict, guys. Let's get into this chaos and conflict. Clarify this chaos and conflict for this week for the earth sign. So this is about you being challenged. It doesn't mean that the world is going to fall apart, but this is about your challenges that you're going to face this week. So the chaos and conflict. Clarify this chaos and conflict for the earth signs. Okay, so this definitely has something to do with you trying to recover. You may not feel like you're going to get a lot of rest this week. And I'm seeing Spirit tell you that you need a strategy. I feel like things may just be all over the place a little bit this week because there's going to be a lot of action that's going to occur this week. But you need a strategy as to how you're going to move forward with your romance. Because, you know, this is definitely affecting, we have the loyal heart here. So this is a strategy regarding love. Now, okay. Now, Spirit wants me to tell you what I just did, okay? I didn't do it. A friend of mine did it that I talked to, who I told do it. So I'm not going to say I did it, but I'm just going to say somebody did it. So I didn't do it, but I'm going to tell you somebody did it. But I'm going to tell you what I did. Although I don't want to tell you what I did, I'm going to tell you what I did. But I didn't do it. I told somebody else to do this. I didn't do it. Anyway. Okay. How many of y'all out here are 50 Shades of Grey fans? I love 50 Shades of Grey. It's not all the sex and everything that's in it, but it's more of the agreements, the contracts that are in it. I kind of love the idea of you putting everything on the table. You telling it like it is. You know, Angela, okay, so you understand what I'm talking. I love that movie. I mean, to me, it's a beautiful love story. I loved it. I never read the book. I only saw the movie. You know, I love the whole series. I know, right? And I'm just saying, I didn't read the book. Did you like the book compared to the movie? I just wonder. But I love the movie. And to me, it was an amazing series. So, I always watch the movie when I'm feeling this feeling of love, really. And it's really because at a certain point, and I don't want to tell y'all what happened, at a certain point, you know, tables turn from masculine to feminine in it. And that's what I saw. He said, I like it. Okay, I kind of liked it too. But I'm just it's more about the love story that I loved. And at a certain point in the movie, it was a pivotal move in the movie that switched from a dominant patriarchal type view of a male dominant perspective view to a female bowed down. She's bowed down. That's okay. I love Beyonce too. Okay. So, and it just reminds me of her song, Bow Down, bow down, you know, and it just turned. It turned from a submission of female energy, femininity to this, it turned from a masculine bow down perspective to a female upliftment and bow down on others. So really it was more of a balancing. Not to say that I'm trying to make somebody subservient, but it's all about that balance. So at a certain point, it was a pivotal change when it came to the second movie where things changed dramatically. And the point where he got on his knees and bowed down and said, I am not the dominant, I'm really a secret submitter or whatever. You know, I love that part. He didn't say secret submitter, but point was, he was like, I'm not who I claimed I was. Like, I know you think that this is who I am. I know I put on this air. I know I told you. I know told you this is what I wanted. I told you this is how I've been living my life. But at a certain point, he got to a point where he was like, boom, I'm not who I was. As a matter of fact, I love you and I will bow down to you. I love that. I just love it. That was like the pivotal moment for me. And so what I had did, right? I've been working that angle for some time now. And, you know, I think I told some of you guys, you know, I have a twin as well. And the drama behind it is real. I've been married a couple times. So now I'm going to get real with y'all a little bit. I've been married a couple times. Number 3 on the way, I'm sure. And really, I love love. And I have no regret about the love life that I've had, about the relationships I've had. I've grown tremendously from both marriages. I love love. I love men. I love love. I love relationship. I love nurturing. I love women even. You know, my best friends are my soulmates. My twin flames are and the people that I've come in from other lives with. I have a tremendous love for them. And so I see some of my girlfriends as more of my soulmate energy that ain't going nowhere. But I do feel like one of my marriages, one of my marriages was a soulmate too, but my twin flame has always been in my life. So even through those marriages, but I just didn't know it. And over the last couple years, I have changed drastically in regards to my love and how I love. I've always had this fear of loving to the capacity I knew I could love. And I've always kind of kept it kind of in and kept it bottled up. But over the last few years, as I've been going on my journey, I have expanded in ways I never thought I could expand. So I hate that I'm doing this in the middle of your reading, but the point that I want, and I'll get back to the story because I want to get back to the reading, but the point that I'm making is if you do not know what you want, if you're not clear on what it is that you want, and why I brought up 50 Shades of Grey was because in that movie, they had contracts. This is what I want in my relationship. This is what I'm looking for. And then they negotiated. Many times you're in a relationship and you don't even know what the other person wants or what they want from you or ... right? And right now, all I'm saying is truthfully, it's like, my hair is all over the place. Excuse me, guys. But truthfully, at the end of it all, it's like communication. And the love is there and the love can be so deep, but if you don't know what the other person wants and they don't know what they want from you and you don't really know. And honestly, someone asked me last night, what do you want? And I was like, and this was one of my soulmate girlfriends, right? And, you know, that it was real. You know, what is it do you want? And to be like, not. And really the only reason why I was doing that was because I was fearful of saying what it is that I truly wanted. So right now, what I'm seeing here, the strategy is real. And some of you need a strategy when it comes to love, whatever that is. It could be a contract. It could be an agreement. So all that to say, what I did just to finish my story before I get further into the meat and bones of my story, which I'll get into a little later on this live, was that I created a sheet. I created a actual letter, a memo of what I wanted. And it's this, to me, it's the skeletons of what I see myself doing in the next couple of years with my twin. And so if you do not have a strategy, and I sent it to my twin, and I just want to tell you, I sent it. I'm so serious. Like, I know this, I mean, it was crazy. And every time I look at what I sent, I'm like, this is crazy. But it was easier for me to put it down on paper than to tell someone. And even though I was talking to my girlfriend about it, it was nice. But over the whole point, it was like, it was nice talking, but it was like almost a fear of judgment a bit. Like, but if I say this, I might sound crazy. Or if I say this, like, I wasn't saying nothing bland, like, oh, I want a ring and get married in a nice house on a hill. As you guys know, my perspective on marriage and traditional marriage in today's society is not real love to me. And if that's what you're going for, this channel may not be for you, because I'm not necessarily looking for marriage. I'm looking for unconditional, open love reciprocated between two people, regardless of what's going on in their lives. I'm talking about a deep love that you cannot fake. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are in fake ass relationships, and they may be married, got a ring on it, whatever, but it doesn't even matter. So if that's all you're looking for is a wedding, if that's all that you're looking for is a wedding, this channel may not be for you. I'm just saying. Because that's not what it's about. That's not all it's about. So it's really about the love, and it's really about expansion of love. And this energy is making me hot. I'm just telling you, Lord. Okay. So let me just go back to the strategy that's needed here. Okay. So all of that to say, when you start to strategize, guys, what's going to happen is it's going to be challenged. It's going to be challenged, guys, because now you're really trying to do things by the book. Now, by the book may seem to be, you may be ready to move towards marriage. You may be ready to move towards getting engaged or what have you. But what I'm saying is by the book is talking about by you trying to do things so-called the right way, it's going to bring forth conflict. And what's traditionally done by the book, or what's considered doing things by the book, may not necessarily be done by the book. Am I saying this right? The perception is a little different. So as you try to change, and take action and strategize, things are going to change a bit, okay? In your romance life, it's going to be brought with some conflict, okay? Also, what's going to come up, your finances are coming up as well. So I want to get into that. Lord, I got real hot. Whew, goodness. I got real hot. So that was a message that everybody needed to hear. I don't care what sign you are. Lord. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into these finances. What came up for you regarding finances is remembering that God is your source, not someone else. Clear up your debt, paying yourself first, and releasing resentment regarding money. Okay. Okay, so everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. What also came out for you was your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debt from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing the topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. We also have paying yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income. Every time you are paid, the loving form of self-care ensures that you are always saving for your present and your future. And the last but not least is, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about your finances just pushes your abundance away. When I read this, what came to me, Spirit is telling me your abundance is not just money. Your abundance is love as well. So substitute this word of abundance with love. Yes, the money system of the love system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about love just pushes your love away. Instead, see love as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Whew! Wow. All right, Earth signs. That was your reading. Let me, I feel like I gave you advice, but let me just see if I can pull up anything else for you. Let's see what other advice comes up for the Earth sign here. Wow. That was deep, Earth signs. Did y'all like that? That was deep. I'm just saying. Make sure you guys thumbs up too, please, if you're here. I really appreciate it. Let's see what advice we have for the Earth signs. Earth signs, that was deep. That was deep. All I can say is that was deep. Woo! Woo, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, ancestors, for the message that you have for the Earth signs. Give with gratitude and grace. Oh, Earth signs, I love it. Okay, I want to see where you are spiritually as well. Let's see what the advice is for you spiritually as well. For the Earth signs, what advice do we have for the Earth signs on a spiritual level as well? Oh, wow. Love is all around you. Whew. Take a leap of faith, Earth signs, and embrace this in between. Now, I don't want you guys to feel scared about the fact that some conflict is coming your way this week. Just embrace where you are and love the transition. Enjoy the transition right now. Okay. Overcoming any obstacles, because you will overcome the obstacles, okay? All right, guys. Whew. You're scared to take a leap of faith? No, go ahead and do it. You know what? Let me ask Spirit right now. I'm going to ask. 421 ask. Let's see. Whew. Don't feel fearful. Do not walk in fear. How you doing, Divine Femininity? I love it. Okay, wow. Don't be afraid. What's coming up for you is inspiration and laughter. Through all of the obstacles, you may sit back and laugh. I'm telling you guys, this is what happened with me. You may sit back and laugh. It also depends upon your energy. If you walk into it in a place of fear, then that's what you're going to feel. But walk into it with just a loving, lighthearted nature. Enjoy whatever is going on, and you'll be good. Trust me, you'll be good. Don't be fearful of it. I'm trying to get myself together. Don't be fearful of it is what I'm saying. Okay, so let's just see what chakra advice comes out for you guys. Don't be fearful, okay? How you doing, guys? Hi, Tracy. How you doing? Woo, Lord. Let's see what advice we have for you. Let's see what chakra energy you may want to concentrate on this week for the Earth signs. Because you guys will overcome the obstacles, so don't fear it. Just take that leap of faith. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, Spirit is saying this is forgiveness for yourself as well. So this is forgiving others and yourself. That's what's coming up, forgiveness. So this is your heart chakra. Like I said, many of you are still not out of the woods. You guys will be dealing with growing your heart, letting go of past hurts and healing, working through compassion this week. Also, your crown chakra being open. Being open. Your crown chakra is open this week. You may be dealing with, like I said, some things regarding home. So you may need to set some personal boundaries regarding your home life this week, so you can feel safe. This again is all about your authenticity and your empowerment. So that's what's growing this week. Your authenticity and your empowerment. You choosing what you want, speaking on what you want, and that's where you will find your power. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it, Hunty. I love it. Woo! So nurturing yourself this week brings forth and helps you guys with your authenticity. I love it. Go ahead, Earth signs. Go, Earth signs. It's your birthday. Go, Earth signs. Is it your birthday? It is. Capricorns, right? Yeah, it's still, Earth signs. Yep, Capricorn. Okay. Some of y'all birthdays anyway. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next sign. I'm going to fire. I'm going to fire, guys. I'm going to fire. And it's funny that when I said fire, the fire ants came up. Time to collaborate. All right, let's go ahead and look into this fire sign. So anyway, and about my business. Now, I try not to put my business out there all like that, but since we're live here, woohoo, Saggy. Okay, we got a Saggy in the house. Let's do this. Let's do this, Hunty. I feel good this morning. Do y'all feel good? Where are y'all today? Where is everyone coming from? Where's everyone watching from today? Ooh. while I clean up and change the energies over to fire. Where are we from and who's in the house? While I change over this energy. Maryland. Okay, hey, honey. Woo, woo. Atlanta. Minneapolis. Sorry, I'm slow. New Mexico. Beautiful. Vegas in the house. I'm trying to go there in February. I was trying to go there in February, working on another part of my business. Bronx, baby in the house. Hello, how you doing? Florida, woo, woo. How's it feel down there? Feel good? It's kind of, it was unseasonably warm here yesterday. Boston, welcome, welcome. I love it. Whew. I love to see you guys too, Ray. How you doing? Let's do it. All right. Fire signs. Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries. Whew. All right, guys. Switching the energies over to fire. I'm already feeling a heaviness of heart, guys. All right. Let's see what's going on with the fire signs. What is the fire sign energy this week? Oh, Lord. I'm trying to keep. Oof. What is the fire sign energy this week? What is the overall energies for fire signs this week? What is the center of this read? Overall energies for fire signs. Nurturing your inner child. Nurturing your inner child, guys. Woo, shit. Woo, all right. The masculine and the feminine is coming up. Your divine partnership is coming up for this week, guys. There's going to be some conversation this week with your divine masculine and feminine this week. If you're in a twin flame journey relationship, that's what's about to happen. I'm going to get some more clarity because some of you may not be in this type of relationship, but I'm telling you, this right here is communication about. And I even want to say communication into the inner child of your masculine or feminine as well. But let me look a little deeper. Let's find out about this communication. So there will be some communication this week. Clarify this communication. Wow. Okay. We have the King of Water and we have intelligence of emotions this week. So this is going to be an emotional week for some of you fire signs. All right. So this is about balancing out your emotions. The communication this week will be helping you to balance out emotions, whether or not you want to endure a certain situation. So there's going to be a lot of communication this week. And then we have wisdom here too. So there's going to be a lot of contemplation and communication this week about what you've gone through. It's going to also be about your family life. Wow. Wow. So this is about you trying to understand your relationships as well. This is, wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I keep saying wow. I'm sorry, guys. What I just got was the Queen of Earth, 2 kings and a queen. You said already happening as we speak. Wow. Okay. Oh, Lord. Long distance relationship. Okay. Whew. Okay. So we have the King of Water, the King of the Air, and then we have Queen of Earth. So some of you may be dealing with a water, air, or earth sign. But I'm seeing here balance is coming. There's balance in emotions this month. I mean, this week, this upcoming week. And this wisdom that you've obtained, clarify this wisdom that the fire signs have obtained is going to shine brightly. The wisdom is going to come out. So some of you may be discussing what abundance is for you. How do you get to a place of abundance? Some of you may feel like you're not abundant right now. this week. You may be feeling a lack of abundance as it pertains to family even. Clarify this family. Wow. So there in the past was a lack of communication, but there seems to be some healing that's required for this to happen. I'm seeing some sadness here. Somebody may be spewing off at the mouth kind of abruptly, harshly, and it's going to affect your emotions. So if you've already started, you're not out of the water yet. This is going to continue this upcoming week. As you're trying to change, like I said, this is like the wheel of fortune that's happening for everyone, and there's change there's change occurring, and it is like growing pains is what they're saying, growing pains. So these are growing pains that are occurring. Overall energy for this read that the fire signs can. Okay, you guys need to open up and identify what it is that you really want. How you doing, Pasty? How you doing, Queen B? I love it. How you guys doing? You have to identify what it is that you want. Right now, you have to look beyond the normal. I'm seeing that this is about you imagining what it is that you want and going for it. So the question is that I have for you fire signs is, what do you imagine for your life? What do you want from your life? And I'm going to ask the question because I feel like some of you may not even know yourself, you know? Okay, so let's just see. I'm going to ask from your perspective, then I'm going to ask from your partner's perspective. So imagine what it is that you want. So what you want is nourishment. Okay, so we have the goddess of nourishment here, the corn woman. So what you want is nourishment. What is it that your partner wants? Fire sign partners, what is it that your fire sign partner wants? What does your fire sign partner want? What is the fire sign's partner? Oh, all this is coming out. Okay, balancing of feelings and emotion and ecstasy. And responsibility came up too, releasing burdens. They want to release a burden as well. Okay, so let me see, because this is kind of going into love a bit and going into partnership a bit. Let's clarify what it is that you want, what you may see this week in regards to love, what the fire sign may see this week in regards to love. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors. What you may feel this week in regards to love. Ooh, all right. Okay, so we have flirt, extending your lighthearted energy to others, but this came in reverse. So that tells me that you want something serious. You don't want something playful. Wow. Whew. Okay, and then all of this wants to come out. A heart-to-heart conversation is coming this week as well. I'm also seeing energies around releasing an ex or old energies around a relationship that you're needing to release. So there may be some communication about that as well. I'm also seeing soulmate energy here, releasing addictions here. And I'm seeing you wanting to free yourself. You wanting to take back control of your life. So this is not necessarily freeing yourself from a relationship. It could mean that as well. I do actually see some of that for some of you. But what I'm seeing really is taking back control of your life. You want something serious, but you want to take back control of your life as it pertains to a soulmate in your life. But you feel like you know you need to release some addiction. So you'll be discussing some of these things this week. Wow. Whew. Okay. All righty. Fire signs. Wow. Okay. So, all right. That was kind of deep. Does that resonate with some of you guys out there? I'm telling you, goodness gracious. All right. Well, let's go ahead and find out your emotions that you may be feeling this week. Some of you fire signs, all that resonates. Good. All right, good. Okay, so let's find out the emotions. Wow. Wow. What came out for you guys was releasing emotions. But if you look at this clearly, you'll see that this requires you to speak for yourself. You see the tears, you see the mouth. This is all about releasing. This is letting the emotions flow. So you may feel, wow. In regards to your relationships, you will be very emotional. Like I said, you're not out of the clear just because we had that lunar full eclipse in Cancer on Friday, and the energies and all of that Saturday and all of that. You're still in it this upcoming week, guys. Um, this may be stemming from someone wanting to be independent, wants to move towards their destiny. Clarify this destiny. I love this imagery here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Moving towards the destiny. This is the destiny card here. So we have the crone and destiny here. This is someone wanting to be, clarify this destiny here. Why is this so emotional for the fire signs? Someone moving towards their destiny. I'm hearing some of you may feel like they're going to leave you behind if they move towards their destiny. So it's really out of fear a bit, guys. Wow. And then I see the High Priestess intuition, and then I'm seeing here 4 of Cups. So it's like you're concentrating on what you don't have. It's almost like you're not willing to accept what's coming your way because you're fine with what you currently have. You're looking at maybe your own internal faults as well. Or even the faults of this other person that's coming in, who may be someone very intuitive in your life as well. A lot of times, whoever this is, they may have water in their chart with that intuition also. But this is a very, this energy is, I'm feeling like very fiery, passionate relationship that's here. And someone's afraid that they may get left behind in this process. Okay, so I'm going to ask Spirit, what is the advice? Whew. I want to see where your spiritual growth is as well. Hold up. Where's the spiritual growth this week? Wow. It's growing. Okay, so you're definitely growing spiritually this week through this transition, which is why you just have to go through it. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. What is the love advice for the fire signs? Ooh, okay. Wow. Ask for help. Ask for assistance. I'm feeling like this is uncharted territory for some of you. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Ask for help. I'm hearing that asking for help is not a weakness. And I feel like some of you feel like weak if you ask for it. And I know this is because, fiery energy, you guys make moves. You know what I mean? You're like, I make things happen. Passionately moving. And some of you may be a little confused as to what you should do this week. So they're definitely asking you to ask for assistance, telling you to ask for assistance. No, it's help from our spirit guides. Good. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. Some of you may have a decision to make because spirit is also saying to choose love. So if there's more than one party in this relationship, which we did see multiple people in this relationship, you always have a choice as to what you should do. Spirit is saying to choose love. Also, we saw earlier that you guys need to have some heart-to-heart conversations. And we're saying get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love is important for this relationship to grow. So that means getting to know each other. This is that time. So I feel like it's kind of hard. Why is it hard for some of you fire signs? Tell me. I have fire in my chart as well. And then I have romance here. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. For some of you fire signs, why is it hard? How you doing? Dylan? How you doing? Fire signs, tell me. What's going on? Why is it hard for some of you to deal with this emotionally? What is the heart? What is the issue? How you doing, Guru girl? How you doing, everyone? Any other love advice? Whoop. Sound like somebody's over there trying to make a paragraph. Just put in one sentence why it's so hard. Because of control. Okay. trying to remain in control. Now, when you look at that from that perspective, I'm gonna talk to you like I talk to my daughter now. Now, when I'm like dealing with and I'm getting to the core of issues, when I'm doing relationship readings and I'm getting down to the core of the issues with each individual person, I always ask them like, what is really? It's always the why. Why is it this way? Why is it that? And the question is, why are they remaining in control? Why do they feel like they need to be in control? What does out of control look like for them? What is a trigger for them from back in the day that makes them feel like if they are not in control, then this will happen? Like that is kind of the questions, you got to have, which means that they need to address it. So you can bring up the questions to them, but at the end of the day, they're the ones who have to deal with their own issues. They're the ones who have these issues and has this question that has to come about. So what came out for you is love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this is true. Getting to know each other came out again. Okay. And then we have listen with your heart. You are listening to what's being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. I experienced this just not too long ago. Someone hearing what I said, but not listening to my heart. And break those generational curses. I feel you. So right now it's time for you to speak from the heart. Because I'm saying, but you didn't hear what I said, because what I'm saying is this. And they're like, yeah, but your mouth said this. So some of you fire signs may need to listen from your heart. What is it that they're trying to say? Yes, they said X, Y, Z, but they really meant A, B, C. And they just don't know how to express it maybe. Maybe you need to ask them that question. So if you're dealing with the fire sign, or if you're a fire sign, you're dealing with a water sign or air sign or earth sign, whatever it is, whatever sign you're dealing with, if you are just listening to what they're saying, you may be so confused. Maybe you need to go a little deeper. Either listen with your heart or ask the question. Ask for help from them. Is this what you meant? Someone said to me not too long ago, not me, because I'm not talking about my relationship. I'm talking about other people that I talk to that are friends of mine, but it's not really me. So I'm just saying another little tidbit of information I went through, because as I go through these things, I tell you guys, right? I mean, really, that's what I go through half the time. I'm telling you guys because this is really like what I'm going through too. You're not the only ones going through it, right? So, what happened recently was, and as I'm growing too, I hope you guys too. What happened was, someone said to me not too long ago, or said to someone that I know that I don't really know, but I kind of know, but it may not be me, but it may be somebody else, they said, you can't do this? They said, you can't do this? I've never heard that before. And I was like, what have you been hearing all this time? I don't want to do this. Do you think I liked what was going on? Did you think I liked the relationship as it was? Well, I didn't think you really liked it, but, I didn't think you really liked it, but you never said you couldn't or you can't deal with this. And I was just like, what? What were you hearing? Did you think I was happy? So I'm just saying, these are growing pains through previous relationships I've had. I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is, it's like what you're saying. Some of you may want to be meek and mild in how you communicate. This is a week of being direct, being honest, being forthcoming with the information, talking about what you really need to talk about, regardless of what it may seem like or what it may, regardless of what it may seem like, you have to go beyond what is being said. That's what this says right here. So all of that to say, you may be pissed at what some people may think of you, or your loved one may think of you, or your partner may think of you, your masculine, your divine feminine, twin flame, soulmate, man, woman, marriage, husband, wife, whatever. You may be surprised to think about what they really think of you. And it's because you don't really go in the weeds. You really don't know how they are taking you, how they are feeling you. You really don't know. So I I'm going to tell you another thing I did. And I did this with my daughter some years ago when she was little. And I let her trade places with me for a day. And Spirit is telling me to tell you this because I don't give my business like that. I'm just saying. Trade places with that person for a day. Meaning as much as you can. Can you go to their job? Probably not. You know, right? But try to be in their shoes for a day. Try to look at things from their perspective for a day. Talk to them. How are you feeling throughout this whole process for a day? And just get a perception. Look at what they're really, how are they really looking at things? How do they really see you? And that's a good way to kind of see what are they really hearing when you're saying what you're saying. Because it really is, it's deep. It's deep. I'm going to just say it's deep, guys. It's deep. It's just deep. So I'm going to get ready to move on to the water signs. Did I clarify everything? I think I did clarify everything for the fire signs. Fire signs, y'all don't have any more questions, right? We good, right? We good, right? We good, fire signs, right? So I just want you to know that sometimes you got to. Ooh, fire signs. They have been open to them. Okay. Yeah. You got to get to the belly of what's really going on. What I'm seeing here is also your third eye chakra. Looking at things from your third eye chakra, not just from the 3D. Again, not just what you're hearing, but what are you feeling when the person's talking to you, okay? I'm also seeing openness this week. Advice here is to be open, sharing, honoring your beauty, honoring each other's beauty, honoring your relationship this week. So this is the time to kind of be open. So whereas you have been holding things back, if you want to receive the nourishment in your relationships, you're going to have to let your emotions flow, which means and requires you to be open. It's going to be hard for you to get what you want out of your relationship this week if you're not open, okay? And I'm going to just leave it like that. I hope that made sense to you guys. So there go the fire signs. Let's change the energy and conclude with the water signs. You said Beauty and the Beast. Is that what you meant to say? I said get down to the belly and the beast. Didn't I say that? What are you talking about? I have issues, guys. Hold up. Whew. By the way, I'm still working on the readings for this week, so I will be, Scorpio's water. Yeah, water sign next, guys. All right. Let me see where my battery is so we don't disconnect. Okay, so, yeah, I have another 15% to go, so cross-watching. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Water signs next. Water signs next. And if you guys don't mind, I don't know if you have an opportunity, but if you guys watch this and you want to put down the in the description or in the comment section the timestamps, that would be greatly appreciated. I personally think everybody needs to read all these signs because most of you have all these elements in your chart regardless. So I feel like it's beneficial to you all, but some people may want to just skip to their element. So let's do this. All right, guys. Let's see what the water signs have. Change the energies to the water signs. Ooh, water signs. Ooh, y'all are communicating a lot this week. Ooh. All right, communications in the air. All I can say is this is what I'm hearing right now. That's all I hear right now. That's what I'm hearing right now. Okay, communication. A lot this week. Let's see what's at the center of your read. Ooh, okay. Some of you may feel like restricted. Some of you may be restricted in a relationship and feel like you don't have the power. So you may be coming off. You may feel like you're not appreciated. You may feel water signs. You may not be also nurturing this week. I'm seeing a lack of balance. I'm seeing Wow. And I do see your divine masculine here or feminine here, a divine partnership here. Whew. But action is being taken place. Some of you feel like you may want to leave to receive your abundance, but you're going to get your abundance right where you are. You're going to learn from your previous mistakes as you move towards your destiny. And I see that you're going to be a little more understanding as it comes to you not receiving the desires that you were hoping in your relationship. So then you're going to turn nurturing, because you're going to start to see how things may come to an end to bring forth equality in the relationship. By the way, I have a few aces here. I have Ace of Swords and I have the Ace of Earth, but they're both in reverse, because it seems like healing is required in order for this to grow the way you want. You are still going through a death and rebirthing process, so it seems like it's burdensome for you to let some things go, some old ways of thinking, some old ways of doing things. And you have an option as to what you're going to do in regards to love. But some of you are holding back this communication. You may not be communicating that you want the house on the hill, that you want the cat and the dog and all of that. You may just be feeling powerless a bit. So you may start working more on your finances, what it is that you want in regards to your family. Because I'm seeing some of you still looking at the scars here. And may need to look at this from a different perspective, more so from an intuitive perspective. Damn. Woo. Wow. Okay. All right. So that was a lot that came out just now. That has to do with you guys kind of going off and flicking off. So some of you may feel the need to flick off because of all of those reasons. But it will get better. Some of you may be overthinking a bit this week. Because really what you're trying, and the reason why some of you are going off is because you're really trying to be fair. You want to be fair. You want fairness, okay? But I definitely do see blessings here. It's going to be, again, growing pains. I'm feeling it a lot. You may feel powerless. You said, I feel powerless because nobody is listening. So my actions are loud. That's true. And it's real. And I feel like many of you Cancers will definitely be going through that this week. I agree with you. Sometimes in relationship, you may be so nurturing or wanting to do things the meek way, a way of nurturing, because you guys are, all the water signs are very emotional. So you don't want to be perceived as being overly emotional. So you try to do it in a logical way, logical to your heart, but it's not being communicated. It's not being received. I'm sorry. It's not being received in that manner. So you feel like you need to kind of go like, look, Poppy, I'm not doing blah, blah, blah because you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't know what I'm talking about? Like, I feel like that energy. I so feel that energy right now. Like, I'm so serious. I'm so serious, y'all. I feel that energy. And you feeling like the need to pop off. Like, look, I'm just saying no. I don't want it like, I mean, I'm feeling this energy of popping off. I'm so serious. Because there's some unfinished business here. Yep, that's what's been happening. You said snap and crab. Yep, sometimes you gotta snap, Hollywood. I'm telling you. But this is about you trying to finish something. It's not done. Period. It's not done. There's still some things that you still have to work on, and this week you will still be working on them. You may feel this energy, but let's get you some advice around this energy that you're feeling, because wow, yeah, some of you going to be in this spot here where you just feel like this is a never-ending story. Like, when do I get the opportunity to get out of this? Like, when do I get out of this? Like, you feeling fed up. I'm feeling a sense of fed up. Wow. And this is your advice, expressing your love. True love is here. Wow. So some of you are in divine partnership relationship. Expressing your true love will help you with this. I don't think this is what some of you necessarily want to hear, but leading with your heart is the better way to deal this week. Leading, clarify. So let's just get some more advice here from the goddesses. What is the advice for the water signs this week? Damn. Whoo, shiznit. Ah. All right, so your beliefs will be challenged this week as well. Some of you are at a crossroads as to what you want to do as far as what you believe you should do. There's going to be a shift here. Right now, you're shifting from a place. This is what's happening. Let me show you this. You're shifting right now from a place of feeling betrayed to a place of abundance. There's a shift that's happening here this week. And I'm going to ask Spirit what this requires so you can kind of seamlessly move out of this feeling of betrayal to this feeling of abundance. Let me clarify this betrayal here in the past. Let's clarify this betrayal. So, yeah, there has been some betrayal maybe in your families. There's been some hostility here in regards to you obtaining your happy family, what it is that you want. Someone may have come against you, which is creating a sense of anxiety or created a sense of anxiety here in the past. Or here regarding this betrayal, it may not be in the past. You may still be dealing with this. And I'm seeing this because someone didn't take action to move you towards your happiness. And so as a result, you were met with some hostilities. You were met with the cutting words. You were met with nastiness. I just want to say that. You were met with some level of nastiness. But I see that this is all leading towards your victory and your blessings. So let's just go ahead because right now this is moving you to a place of abundance. But you're having to shift yourself. Like you're going through a transitional phase yourself. You see what I'm saying? So this is definitely like growing pains. By the way, guys, if you haven't thumbs up, please thumbs up before you leave. If you have not gone through this, you're going through this shift this week as well. And it's going to definitely bring you to a place of enlightenment, bring you to another place. I want to see from a spiritual perspective as you're going through this. As you're going through this, clarify, where are you spiritually? Where is the water sign spiritually this week? What's going on within this week on a spiritual level? I'm feeling like it's like opening up to the real you. Yeah, this is happening right now. This is not just this week. This has been happening, guys. Ascension. So you guys are ascending this week. Okay, but this has been happening. Okay, this has been happening. You guys have been going through this ascension for some time now. So this shift, you're shifting from a place of betrayal to a place of abundance. I want to get a little more clarity about this. Let me just get a little more clarity about this. And I'm going to get this clarity through advice. So let's just see what this shift. Wow. Bountiful nature came out for you. Water signs. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree or garden. Sit under the stars or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. I'm telling you, water signs, you guys are moving towards a level of abundance, but it's requiring, you feel like you're here. You feel like you're still stuck, but you're moving. But I feel like you really just don't want to deal with it. That's the feeling I'm feeling. It's like you really just don't want to deal with it. You want it to just magically appear. Magically delicious. You want it to just magically appear. Happy-go-lucky, great, fantastic, awesome, guys. Awesome sauce. That's what you want to happen. You want it to just magically appear. And what Spirit is saying is, you're going to have to shift. You're going to have to work on it. You're going to have to deal with what you haven't dealt with in the past. And you're going to have to make this happen. This is going to require a shift in you to shift your surroundings. Wow. It requires a shift in you to shift your surroundings. Wow. Okay, let's see what other advice comes out for the water signs. What other advice do we have for the water signs? Does that make sense, water signs? All right, I'm going to try to get out of here. Okay, so let's see what other advice comes out. Woo, that came out. Wow. Remember, though, kindness counts. Remember, though, that you still really want this. So you may be popping off. But give a hug, give some love. Ooh, baby, I love you, but I hate when you did ... Give a little love with it. Kindness counts. So pop off if you're going to pop off, but start it off with, but I love you, boo-boo. Everything is just not what I like. I'm not good. I'm not comfortable because this is how I feel when this, that, and that other happens. I didn't know you felt ... I just need you to communicate with me more. I'm not a mind reader. What you think this is? You need to communicate. Don't point the finger so much. You said she wants to be loved, but I was harsh and still defensive after that. Yeah. So it's make each day count also came out. So this came out also. So kindness. Each day, communicating. Maybe it's not best that you do it all in one sitting. Maybe you need to break it up. You said don't do me like that. Maybe you may need to break it up. You might need to just show a little bit here, have a conversation about it a little bit. You may need to have a little more conversation about it in the middle of the week and then have a little more conversation about it at the end of the week. You might need to break it up. Make each day count. Maybe give a little information in a loving way. So if you're going to pop off, because usually when people pop off, they're popping off because they've been building up this animosity, anxiety, feelings, emotions. You've been building all this up over time to where now you just don't know how to do it without popping off. You see what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is don't allow... I got jokes, y'all. Don't allow that to hinder where you're going, because my mother used to always say the same. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Have you guys heard that saying before? Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. So you may go off and pop off, but you still have an end result that you want. Be honest about what you want. And I mean unapologetically honest. Exactly what you want. Identify what you want. You may need to say it in a letter. You may need to say it verbally. You may not want to necessarily do it in a text, but you may need to send a letter through a text. You may need to send an email. You may want to do it face-to-face. But whatever it is, do it in a way that makes you most comfortable to where you can get your emotions out there, where you can kind of wear your feelings on your sleeve for that moment. Okay? All right, guys. Let's see what your love advice is. Let's see what the love advice is for the water signs. Wow. Whew. All right, that was deep. Let's see what the love advice is for the water signs. Thank you, Holy Spirit. For the water signs, the love advice. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something loving from others is a way of showing love. Spend some quality time together. It is important that we spend quality time with those that we are in significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. This is coming up again, water signs, okay? So it's just imperative at this time to not only speak, but to listen as well. And like I said, speak from the heart, listen from the heart, clarify if you don't understand. Remember, like attracts like, okay? If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. Spirit is telling me to tell you something else about myself, which I don't want to say, but I tend to hold grudges. my 3D me that's not High Priestess Marlana, that lives every day, I tend to hold grudges when I'm not getting what I want, and I tend to spew off when I'm at my wit's end or walk away. I tend to walk away or go off. Okay? Not me, but just somebody that I know that's kind of like me, that I know, but kind of is like me, but not me. So I realized that I was holding resentments for some time towards someone. And yeah, I'll shut down too. Yeah. But what I realized, it ends up hurting me because I end up holding it in. So it bottles up the energy within you. And now you're kind of walking around with this disappointment, this hurt, this betrayal, all of this within you. And so, and it's because, and okay, and it's for many reasons, but Spirit just showed me Queen Slim, a part in that movie that I remembered. Spirit just showed me Queen Slim. If you guys haven't seen the movie, in Queen Slim, there was a part in the movie where she said that I want someone to love me through my faults, something to that effect, like love me through my faults. And it's like she didn't want to have to communicate it. She just wants them to see it, know the hurt that's within, and then act on that. Not necessarily on what she's saying, but really know what she is about and her hurt and her feelings. So she just really wanted somebody to kind of nurture that hurt little girl in her, regardless of what she's saying in actuality, you know? And so it's like seeing beyond what she's saying. And so all of that to say, Spirit wants me to communicate to you that see beyond what the other person's communicating, confirm that, so you really understand. Because I feel like some of you want people to understand what you're going through, and you're not communicating what you're going through, but you want them to understand what you're going through nonetheless. So, but I'm going to say, and Spirit is saying, they are not mind readers. So therefore, you have to really learn to communicate in a way, and it's vulnerable. Okay, so Spirit is saying it's very vulnerable, and you don't want to show the vulnerability. Okay, I get it. So you don't really want to show the vulnerability. That's what it is. You said she be trying to play cool. Yeah, I know. Like, oh, I'm good. I'm fine. Have you guys heard that? I'm fine. No, I'm fine. She wants me and wants me to reach out again. Yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm good. You know, because I'm good. But no, this is not the time to be good. Yeah, she literally says that. Right? You know, this is not the time to be good. You want to be great. You want to be abundant. So you have to speak it. Knowing they're lying. Right, I know they're lying. I know. You know that they're lying. You know they want more. You know they really want something else. But it's almost like they want you to pull it out of them, you know? And so this is that time to speak it. Spew it, whatever, however way you need to do it. But keep in mind, kindness counts. Check that out. Do it in the best way possible. But get it out. And if it's hard for you to be vulnerable and open, if it's hard for you to play that role of vulnerability and being open, then let's see what chakra you need to. Let's see what chakra. Let me see what chakra may help you with this, that you may need to concentrate on. I also may want to show you an affirmation as well. Yeah, this is about your authenticity. This is also about personal boundaries. You got to tell them what you want. So water signs, this is the time to make the choice, to be assertive, to empower yourself through your authenticity. Regardless of what you think they may say, you need to say what it needs to be said. You need to say it no matter what, regardless, because some people are wondering, what is it that you really want? And I know you're like, but I told you. But you know, don't act like you don't know. You know what I want. I mean, stop thinking. You know I want what everybody wants. But that's not true. Everybody doesn't want what you want or how you want it. And everybody was raised differently. So you have to understand that what they may be giving you is maybe what they feel like love is. You may say, you said, I secretly know. Y'all ain't right. I know y'all secretly know. But the point is, it's like, you just want to hear it, right? You want, You want to hear it, right? You said the actions and the words don't match up. I heard that. I hear that. So you really gotta say what you mean, like not just do what you mean, but say what you mean. And it really requires you to open up, and it really requires you to be vulnerable. And I feel like some of you are gonna feel like a fool, and you're gonna be like, but I don't want to say that. But remember that, you know, people are raised differently. And so you may say, but I just want to be loved. And love to someone else, I hate to say it like this, maybe beating you. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to be careful about what you say. I just want to be loved. I just want to be this. I mean, they know what I mean. No, they don't know what you mean. Whew, Lord. So, this is the time to empower yourself this week. Be honest. Be unapologetically honest. Be authentic to who you are. Say what it is you want, regardless if you feel like you're going to feel like a fool. Okay? Some of you are also going to get some dreams this week. You may also have received some messages through your dreams already. So you're going to get some signs and some guidance through your dreams this week. Okay, let me see what this last bit of advice is for you guys. I had a good time with you guys. I'm just saying, this is hilarious. This was a funny one. Hope she dreams about me. I bet you do hope she dream about you. You better hope she not doing nothing you don't like in that dream. I'm just saying. I hope she dreams about me. You dream about her too. I'm just saying. What you receive is the otter spirit. Okay, so you guys receive the otter spirit. You are never alone. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that love. I mean, I love that kind of love. Don't y'all love that love when you up under somebody and you just want to be right near their heart and you just want to feel them. You just want to be in their presence. This is not sex. This is intimacy. This is like true intimacy when you just want to be connected, like you're so connected to that person. And this is what you want. You want this. So now express this. Honor yourself in expressing this. This is so beautiful. I love that. Go ahead, water signs. Water signs trying to be all up on somebody. Water signs trying to be intimate this week. Let's see. What other advice we have for the water signs? Okay. Ooh, okay. That popped out. Yeah, so you'll be okay this week, guys. You receive overcoming obstacles. So you will definitely be okay this week. It may be challenging. You may have to deal with some unfinished business this week. It may be challenging for you to do because you're like, I've gone through this. I've been over and over this over and over again. I don't want to keep dealing with it, but you will get over this obstacle this week. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. I know, but I feel like this energy is for like everybody, you know, because again, this water energy is prevalent right now with the full moon. And like I said, you know, this energy will be continuing on at least for the next 6 months or so. Spirit has a plan. Wow, guys just received the koala spirit. So spirit has a plan. So just go through it, go through the process, be at peace with this. Know that it will be okay. All right? All right, I'm about to roll out, guys. I've been on here for an hour and a half plus. I hope you guys enjoyed it. How you doing, Patrice? I've been expressing myself to both of them. Good. Good for you. I'm proud of you guys. Be at peace, okay? Any other questions before I roll out of here today, guys? I'll answer a couple questions, but I am tired. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat some breakfast. I need some water. What's going on? You're welcome, Ray. You're welcome. Loved it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. I love you guys so much. My phone is about to die soon, so I'm going to give y'all another couple minutes, but my phone is about to die soon. You guys have anything else? Any other questions that you have? Any other questions about this upcoming week? Now, you know I'm not going to know that. That requires a personal reading. You know that, Ray. Okay. Thoughts on Taurus and Scorpio. I'm just hearing it'll be fine. No need to worry. Okay. Yeah, this Cancer moon was something. I mean, it was very emotional. How did you guys feel? More of you I asked this question early at the beginning of the video, but how have you guys been feeling during this Cancer full moon? How have you been feeling? what has been coming up for you? Because like I said, it was going to excavate a lot of feelings. What was coming up for you? What was coming to the surface? You said extremely emotional. Taurus, speak to me. Thank you. How you doing, Two Fish? How you doing? Two Fish swimming. How you guys feeling? What came up for you? Because, you know, a lot of things were coming up in regards to, it's been awful. How you doing, Live Love? How you doing? Okay. But what was coming up? That's what I'm asking, because when you go through this emotional turmoil and excavation, it's in order to get deeper. And that's what you guys want. You want to get deeper. Let me see what affirmation comes out for you guys. Because you definitely have to get deeper. And right now, the betrayal came up. Okay. The betrayal from back in the day. Is this a new betrayal or is this an old betrayal? You said things that were suppressed were coming up for you, forcing you to deal with the emotions. Exactly. That's what was happening. And that's what's happening. And this week, you're having to face it even more this week. So it's not over. Okay? Also, this was betrayal from the past and from the future, the current. So betrayal. So you're still in this energy of betrayal. So face that betrayal, look at that betrayal, actually go into that betrayal. Like, what I want to tell you is you need to communicate, talk about, deal with the betrayal. Don't hide from the betrayal. Get deeper into why this betrayal happened. Why was it necessary for this betrayal to happen? Look at it from that perspective. What lesson was it to learn? What did you need to learn? Oh, the spiritual koala, what deck that was? That was the spiritual oracle. That should be below with all the decks that I have. That was this oracle deck here by Corette Baron Reeves. It's a beautiful oracle deck. It's beautiful. Advice for you guys. Oh, okay. Advice is coming out. You felt like you was going backwards when things were getting better. Yeah, that's because it seemed like it was getting better, but it wasn't fully healed yet. That's what happened. So it was like you still needed to continue to move. It's almost like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay? And so you're taking those 2. So you're taking baby steps here. Don't overwhelm yourself. It's okay, but it's necessary. Okay? But it's so you can take the 2 steps forward because the wheel is moving. And everybody is moving in this better direction or moving in a more authentic way, and that wheel is moving. But in the process of that wheel is moving, you're needing to go back and heal something. So it's as if you know you have a business, for instance. You start to grow and you're like, oh my gosh, you have more of a demand for your product than you do product. So now you need to go back. You may need to stop for a moment, go back, make new product, find a better way to move things so you don't run out of product in the near future. Then you go back out and you do it again. You grow a little bit more. Then you have to reevaluate things a little bit. That's kind of what's happening. You're growing and reevaluating, but you're doing it quick now. This is a quick reevaluation. It's more like turtle steps, not baby steps. You feel like you're crawling? Okay, so I have a few affirmations for you guys that we're going to do right now. And I want you to just kind of come and quiet yourself for a minute right now. I'm going to just change the energies over. Let's breathe in, guys. Breathe in. Slowly. Breathe out. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out. The first affirmation for you is around letting go and peace. obtaining this peace. So this is about patience and being peaceful with that. The affirmation for this, and just repeat after me as I'm saying it. I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. Some of you have been dealing with deceit, and this is the affirmation to deal with this deceit. Also, I would suggest that you guys write this down. I am honest with myself and others and attract great honesty, integrity, and support from the universe. Continue to breathe slowly. Take in that energy of love and support, and let go of energy of disappointment. Let's go to the angel of balance and the affirmation for this balance. I live in a balanced and centered life. As I care for myself, the universe cares for me also. The next message is about female wisdom and understanding. The affirmation for everyone is, I open my mind and heart to my own inner wisdom. I am thoughtful, focused, and clear. Last but not least, we have the 44-20-20 energy, which is about the dealing with your emotions for this week. The affirmation associated with this is, I am emotionally calm and peaceful. And I attract healthy and stable people to me. Picture white light around you guys. You are protected and coveted. You are loved. You are comforted by the angels, Almighty God, angels, ancestors, the highest of all good, highest God ever. You are protected and beloved. You are empowered with the utmost respect and honesty, and you are covered with protection of white light of God's wisdom today and all times, every day and every time, through all times. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. Keep this peace with you. Walk in peace, walk in love, walk in serendipity and serendipity, really. Walk in serenity for the rest of this week. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. I love you.